before I get into this video, I just wanted to show something real quick. So get my point across. As you can see here, Makuto is one of my least played characters. I do not play Makuto. I don't. Nothing wrong with him. I just don't really play him. Alright? So here, I don't want people thinking, oh, I main him, or oh, he's my best character. No. And the reason I showed that was I wanted people to understand a few things. One, this game's not hard. Okay? And I don't understand things. And here's what I don't understand. People act like this game is rocket science. It's not. When I say people, I mean, I'm not throwing shots at anybody. This is just speaking in general, because I've been seeing a lot of, well, not a lot. Well, I haven't seen a lot, but I've been seeing people who are a higher level than me. I'm only like 30 something, 34, higher level 34, who struggle with this game, and it doesn't make sense to me. Now, if you're a beginner, whatever. I mean, when I was first, oh my god, I wish I recorded the first time I ever played this game. I wish I recorded it to showcase it, but I didn't. You don't. All you need is common sense from me. This game's not hard. Just common sense. Finish the tutorial to know the controls, know how the game works. Go to the dojo, play some characters. I have a bunch of videos. I have videos on pretty much every single character in the game, I think, explaining them in detail.
I got you.
Just go to the tutorial, play around for a bit, get the controls, and you should honestly be fine, because that's what I did when I first started. I just went to the tutorial, finished the tutorial, went to the dojo, played around with its characters, and then I started playing, and honestly, I was fine. Yet when I see people who act like mini Rambos, when I say that, for some reason people have a habit of running in by themselves and trying to attack 4 people by themselves. Mostly demons, a lot of demon users, but mostly anyone really. And I don't know why. Even if I talk to them, plug in the mic, talk to them, say, hey, let's group up, they don't listen. It doesn't make any logical sense to me. So I'm gonna use one of my least played characters and showcase. I'm only level 34. I mean, not the best person on this game. I'm good, very good, but I'm not the best. To showcase that this game's not hard. All you need is common sense, know what to do, and use your brain, and you'll be fine. You don't have to be. The point I want to get across is you don't have to be a fucking god at this game to do good at it. No, this is a very team-based game. And normally I'm not fond of things where I don't really like relying on others in games. I like to be able to do things myself. And no matter what in this game, it doesn't matter how good you are. You're not gonna win a 1v4. Okay? You could be up against people who has played one game. If they stay in the group and all attack you, grouped up, you could be the best person who's ever picked up the controller for this game. You will lose. This game is based on teamwork. So whenever I see people running out like idiots, trying to attack everyone by themselves, no one's grouped up, no one's listening, it doesn't anger me, because like I said, I don't just whatever, but it doesn't make sense to me. But I don't get angry because I see a lot of beginners do it. Level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, whatever. They're just starting out. They're gonna learn. But when I see people who are like in level 100s doing it, I don't understand. But whatever. And the reason I chose Makuto, I believe my least played character is Maiko. I just don't like her. She's good to look at though. I'm gonna play her eventually. I just really don't like her. To show that, for starters, it's not hard. That guy's pretty good. This guy right here. You could tell by the way he moves. You could tell if somebody knows how to play just by the way they move around the map. You could tell he knows what he's doing. Look at him. He's disengaging. The moment he saw my teammates, he disengaged. Instead of most people would have just tried to fight anyway. And he's a demon, so I'm not really gonna catch him. But I'm gonna try. If I had my bar jump, I would have killed him. Yeah, but he's fine. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm your life now.
That guy's pretty good. But this is another example. One person is on a team with beginners. That's interesting. And then he switched to that. Hey, look at this. You could tell right now my teammates aren't the best, but at least they're playing smart. They're staying grouped, fighting as a team, and look how easy it is to win. Teamwork. And normally, trust me, I am not the type of person to say teamwork. I will be the first one to say, give me the ball and get out the way. Let me do what I do, but you can't. You can't do that in this game. Sadly, I've seen it many times. Many times. Yeah, he's alive. I couldn't get him out. Yeah, it's too late. You should have picked Cass from the start. The best way to counter Makuto is long range. Cass is probably the best. Every character you can counter has a good way to counter him. Besides, like, besides maybe Nidhogg, because he beats damn near everybody. He beats tanks. I mean, a really good tank is just gonna CC him to death. But yeah, I feel like he's a top tier character. Best way to beat Demon is to group up. So you know, but when you see people running around aimlessly when there's a good Demon on the map, you're gonna lose. But see, if there's anybody who's actually been playing this game and really good, you can tell by I'm not an expert in this character. But I know the basics, and I play smart. But well, plus the opposing team's not that good, but so that's a bad example. But whatever. This was just to say something anyway. As you can say, I'm dropping combos. I'm not even that good with them. But you don't have to be, okay? You just need common sense. I know what to do and what not to do. Why? Because I've learned. You know? That game was just to say anything, really, anyway. The stats don't even really matter. My one good opponent, he was really good. I could tell. Yeah, that guy was good. Two tanks. And as I've said before, I think Makuto is the best tank in the game. I do. My favorite tank is El Bastardo, considering my playstyle. I don't care about Miko. I've said it. You couldn't pay me to play him. I will eventually just to do it, but I no. Buttercup's fine. Whatever. That's literally the most satisfying thing about him. It's just barging them into it. You really think I thought I could? Ugh. Anyway, Buttercup's fine, but I just don't really. Her yank is good. She's just not. I play her sometimes, considering her and Makuto have the highest HP. I'm just gonna CC him. That's all I'm gonna do is CC him to death. You could literally just spam this. Look at that. You could just spam that. You could literally just spam that. It's amazing. I feel like he's designed perfect. Whoever designed him did a good job, or whoever designed, like, I feel like they could have did a better job with Buttercup. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some Buttercups who will whoop my ass easily, no matter who I have. She's just not for me. Her playstyle's not for me. I don't like her basic attack.
Objectives deactivated.
The match is actually closer than I thought. It's probably gonna be a match where I'm doing all the work. I can already tell. Yeah. And the, I don't think Makuda's not easy to play anyway. He's not easy to play. He's not hard, but considering his abilities change depending on the stance, mastering them, using them at the right time and at the right way, it gets frustrating. But in a good way. No, in a good way. It rewards practice. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Fuck out of here. Plus, I think he's the only. No, Buttercup can too. They can heal himself, but Buttercup can only heal with Burrow. He can heal with just a stance. And there's a mod that increases, which is even better. Well, I tried. What that do so many times. If I met him in the last match, it would have been perfect because he's a prime example of what it's like when you're a high level but still buttons. 161 to 245. Okay, so this is gonna be the match where I have to carry. And here's my strategy. Just go for the weak link. Just go for the person who's easiest to kill. That was the worst bamboozle ever. That's what I do. Like, honestly, I just feel like that's the best way. Go for whoever's the easiest to kill. Get him out the way. Get the free point. Every team has somebody who's easiest. That's what I do. Especially if I'm like Demon. Oh yeah. I'm on that ass. I only use Demon for 2 reasons really. If there's a 0 cool. Or if it's power collection. I don't really use them otherwise because I don't like to. Look, and here's another mistake people make. In objective control, go for objectives. People, I can't tell you how many matches I've lost because people just chase kills while the other team. I've had a match where literally my entire team had like 20 kills, and the opposing team barely had 4, but we lost. Why? Because they were going for objectives. They were holding the objective. Okay. They weren't getting any kills, but they were holding the objective and they won. Go for the objective. It's better. Now, if you could keep the objective and put bodies on the board, hey, good for you. But hold the objective. That's the best way. Hold the objective. You get more points. Alright. While they're chasing kills, their points are just rising because they have the objective. Just go for the objective. I've made the mistake to chasing kills when I should have went for objective. I be leaving my Maven. That's how I lost, even though I was 28 and like 1. I'm so sick of this tank, bro. I am so sick of him. Ugh. He just left the healer. He's smart enough to parry at least. And another, I literally don't have any mods on this character except the default. I'm using default mods right now. That's because I don't play him. I never had interest in playing him. Until now, to prove the point that you don't need to be good to win at this game. You just need common sense, basic knowledge.
I got you.
Finish the tutorial, play around in dojo for a bit. You'll be fine. The stats show everything you need to know. None of them have cast. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, if they can, if Maeve traps me, they can time it all with Maeve's trap and Michael's freeze. And here's another reason why. Oh, what if I could pull it off? Can I get them all? 3 of them? 2? I don't know how she survived. She should be dead, considering she doesn't have it. I'm dead. Yeah. She doesn't have that high. That character does not have high HP, so I don't know how the hell she survived that. I always forget you can jump with that move. I just don't do it. Ugh. It's literally, I'm literally doing all the work myself, but we're winning because I was going for the objective early on. I'm getting kills too, but I'm going for the objective. And no one's listening, obviously, no surprise there. No one's through, obviously, no surprise there. And see, the opposing team are smart now. They decided to group up, stay in the pack. If I hit them all into the fire, then it's gonna help. But that's probably the only way I can kill all of them. Especially since they have Maeve, Michael to heal him, Miko for that ranged. That demon's trash, so I don't really care about him. I think she got her vanish up. Yeah, I'm dead. Am I? No, I'm not. Congratulations. Oh, I should have just kept running. I don't know why I waited for the... Fuck. Oh, I should have just kept running. I don't know why I tried to get on the board. The gizmo was right there, but obviously he wasn't gonna help. It's funny, they don't attack when I'm attacking, but they wait till I die to go in. That doesn't make sense. I don't understand that. That Maeve is the only one who's any good. The other 3 are pretty trash.
Taste. Sweet is. I'm ready to roll, bro. Balls to the walls.
Well, that's pretty much the game anyway. Bye. Well, GG. Nothing else to be said. I had to put them in the backpack or whatever. It is what it is. The stats there's everything you need to know right there.